Alright, what's going on? It is MitchMotoMaths here. We are still on the Mansfield high country to wine country trip, but we hit a little snafu. So as you would have saw in the last video, that two of the campgrounds closed. So I went and I googled 3 more, went to all 3 of them. One of them I couldn't get access to because the road was closed, and then the second one was through a 4-wheel drive track that I was not comfortable trying to take an R3 over. And then the last one was so chock-a-block it was not funny, which I was really surprised about considering it's a Monday. So I tracked a message in the group chat with the boys, and they're like, just go to the pub. And I was like, fair enough. So I went into Castlemaine. 2 pubs didn't seem to have anyone there to ask if they had a room, so I called one of their phones and no one answered. Then I got to another place. They were fully booked out for the night. And then I ummed and ahed about riding into Bendigo and just going, well, Bendigo will have something. And realised that by the time I get to Bendigo, it would be the last pub I was in was about 45 minutes from Bendigo. I was like, and it'll be an hour out of my way, because it's literally in the opposite direction I wanted to go. Castlemaine was in the opposite direction I wanted to go already. So I pulled the plug. I am just going to ride home. So what we have learned here is that when you plan a trip, 3 backup accommodation places, if you haven't booked them, isn't enough. But if you book somewhere, you should be right. You should be. Yeah, so it's only a 2.5, 3-hour ride to I was here earlier. 2.5 hour, 3-hour ride by the time I factor in 1 petrol stop back home. So I have sucked it up and I'm doing that. Just because the other option is riding into Bendigo, and part of me just doesn't feel like doing that. Yeah, I have friends near the area that I could contact, but I think they're overseas. So yeah, lesson learned. Check the access of your backup plans, because I checked the access of the first 2 campgrounds that I had planned, that I was like, okay, if this one doesn't work, this one's, you know, where I can go. And they were both, you know, sealed road access, all that jazz. Nothing on any, well, I did only use Wikicamps to check it, so that's kind of my fault when it comes to not checking that whether it was open or not. But yeah, so we are going relatively Mitchell Street, a relatively boring route there. Yeah, so with the cancellation, I'm just hoping that some of these roads are kind of fun. I know some of them are, but some of them are a little bit lame. The other thing is I will not make it home in time to get anything from the pub, so I'm gonna have to cook the food that I brought with me anyway, because it's the only thing I have cookable, because I didn't want to buy any perishable meats when I was supposed to be going away for a few days originally. So I was just thinking of a silver lining to this annoying circumstances. I had to try roads that I didn't plan on trying. Purely because I would take the back way through to Yea, and then, or the back way or whatever way it takes me. I've already skipped one of the main highways, so, you know, I get to try some roads that they haven't tried before, or at least haven't tried on camera before. And then the other silver lining is, well, I've got an excuse to go out and try it again. This time camping somewhere different. Yeah, so that's sort of the plan. And I guess I have tomorrow to edit all the footage from today. Hopefully. I have enough time to do that. Yeah, there's been a few good roads. Like this is, what is this? Metcalfe Elphinstones Road. Not a bad little road. It's not worth a Rate My Ride video, but yeah, the countryside's been amazing. Yeah. Yep, I went through all this effort of packing and getting everything organised, but it happens. Like that Alpine road trip where Daniel broke his front brake lever and my rear brake lever happened. So it is what it is. Yeah, so Mason and I are planning another little trip in Feb. Hopefully I can pick some campgrounds that aren't closed this time. So we're in Reddersdale, which I've been to before. I won't get fuel here, I'll get fuel in Heathcote because we should pass through there. Looks like they're closed anyway, although he's turning in, so maybe they're open. So we are once again in Heathcote, this time going the opposite direction. No trouble so far, about 2 hours from home now. And hopefully I don't need to take a break on my way home, but if I need to I will. Ooh, what is this route? May as well give it a try. So we've got about 120 k's till we're home. It's about an hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah, it's predominantly 100 or 80, other than through a few townships. To get home. Right, we are on the home stretch. Just past Euroa, so less than half an hour to Merton, then another half an hour to Mansfield. Hopefully this road gets interesting soon. a long day in the saddle, but I've definitely had much longer. Just looking at how many Ks I've done. Like I've done what, 660 by the, no, 630 by the time we're done. Yep. Like I've done 1200, 1300 Ks in a day before. That was rough. It was great, but it was rough. At least this bit of the road is fun. This has sort of made the backtrack worth it. Like I've known about this road and I've actually ridden it before. It's not one I usually go to that often, so I don't actually know it too well. Yeah, I've ridden it once and driven it once. Alrighty, that's pretty much the end of this road, so thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Hopefully will be soon. Peace.